All right, so hopefully you saw my little slideshow about Michael Albert and you were super inspired. I know I'm totally inspired by his work. I actually had the chance to meet Michael Albert in New York City, and he signed a couple of posters for me of his work, which was really, really cool. So you know me, I love anything that helps the environment and recycling and saving our earth. So many of your projects had to do with that. So today I'm going to show you in part one a few things. Number one is hopefully you collected your boxes like I did here, and how do we actually flatten out a box? So it's real easy. Boxes usually have a place where they're glued together. So if you just stick your fingers under there, you can kind of start to open it. Here's a tissue box. Has some great flowers on it, so I love this pattern. I'm totally going to use this in my project. And you just keep pulling apart where the glue points are, and now it's flattened, and then it's really easy to use. Some boxes don't even have the glue points, like this light bulb box, and the only glue point is on the inside, and you can see that little tab or that foot. If you have me in 3D, you kind of know what a tab or a foot is. And again, flatten out the box, or even something really big like my Triscuit box here. This one has the glue point again inside with that tab or foot, and I just rip it apart. So this makes it now really easy to start to cut out my letters because the box is flat. So anything that you can find at home, whether it's food boxes or products, all of these would be great. So after you flatten that out, the next thing that you need to do is kind of choose a quote, right? So if you have a favorite quote, awesome. I always look to Google for inspiration, especially even Google Images, to get the quote. So I came up with a few myself. Throw kindness around like confetti, create your own sunshine, you are the captain of your own ship, and that was by Michael Josephson, or go with the flow. So many ideas, but the one that I really settled on that kind of spoke to me, even though this is kind of my favorite, I do like that one, but for this project, I kind of like create your own sunshine, especially with the pandemic and what we're in. We're, constantly having to think about being positive and staying strong. And I like the idea of the word sunshine because I think I could really create something with the sun image in my final collage. So that's why I did that one. So I'm going to go with that one, create your own sunshine. Remember, your quote has to be 3 words or longer. So jot down some ideas and make a decision, ask people. So the big reveal. So I started to cut out all of my letters for my quote already. So if you can see, I have create here, and then your own, right, and then sunshine. And none of the letters match, and that's all right, they don't have to. And you could see how I use different sizes, different colors. I have my 2020 cut out. I have a K for Corson. I just need the J. I didn't find that out yet. But when you flatten out your box and you're looking for your letters, try to choose some of the bigger ones. Like things like this, the smaller ones are going to make your project a lot harder, and then you have a lot more negative space to fill. So if I'm going to cut out my puffs, I love this P. If I was going to use that, I kind of do like a bubble cut first. Makes it a little easier than trying to have this big box flapping in your way, right? We always want to make things a little easier on us, and then I can cut around that peak and leaving a little bit of space. So we call that a bubble cut in art. And I could trim it a little bit, and I can leave the bottom flat straight across. I don't necessarily always have to follow the letter. And if I need the P, I have it there. So that's how you break down a box, decide on a quote, and then start cutting out the letters and numbers for your quote, your year, and your initials. Have fun.